Good morning, Magic 100 listeners, Forsyth Cable viewers, all friends and foes, far and near. You've tuned into the reporter on the air. I'm Will, he's Don, he's Richard. You know the drill. We gather around the old round table every week and talk about the events.
What happened to the front porch?
You kept vetoing the board.
Good.
Because you are a literalist.
That's correct. That's correct. By the way, you're not a liberal.
You don't think?
According to the men.
I am a liberal, according to the men.
That's right, you are a liberal.
Well, you know what?
Hey dude, what are you?
Conservative or liberal? Definitely a liberal.
Left
Definitely.
Huge liberal.
Do you know why they said that? Somebody.
Well, there is no telling
What was
because you
it?
walk down the street backwards.
What was the #1 event this week in the paper?
I don't have any idea. What was it?
Remember?
You don't remember? Oh my gosh, it's been all the buzz.
Well, tell us.
And y'all missed it.
Tell us.
It
All
said,
right.
don't vote. Okay, people are trying to vent about the sheriff's race. And guess what? We don't approve. You want to endorse a candidate or slam another candidate? We don't approve that, Don. They need to buy an ad if they want to do that. But if they want to make a general comment, like what they said in the paper, the #1 event was, many good choices for sheriff, but please do your diligence and don't rely on personality or family name. One candidate is definitely a liberal.
Which one do you think is liberal is? Why isn't your page coming up on my phone?
I don't know. Look, hold on a second. I got we have an announcement from the school system. We have breaking news right here.
What?
There's a bomb. I'm just kidding.
Don't do that to the radio people. Don't do that to
Here, I'll play.
Each as students, progress reports on people this school year.
Oh, this is about progress reports. I just got a break.
Hey, what's the difference?
I'm sorry to interrupt that. That was about my child's progress report.
Tell me something. What's the difference between a progress report and a report card?
About 48 cents.
Do they do report cards in?
Yeah.
He wants to know, progress report's like halfway through
Right.
Progress report is how you're doing.
report card is when it's over.
That's the
Okay,
final
good.
judgment of your record. You're having phone problems again, Don. Must be a day that ends
No,
in
I think it's your office.
You're not on our Wi-Fi. Would you
No.
like to be on our Wi-Fi?
No, because every time I go on it messes
I'll-
my phone up, and
I
I have
can-
to take it
we
down
can-
to the Verizon store and cost me $48.95 to get it fixed.
We can stop the broadcast and I will whisper you the password.
No care, no care.
No care. Okay. Well, it's a lot going on. It's September, which means cool weather. No.
Well, let me.
I have just about had it with heat.
I'm not. I got a swimming pool.
You're okay with it?
Yeah, just go out there and jump in the swimming pool.
Well.
I'm changing, going 90 degrees different here. This past Friday night, since you're hearing this on Sunday, Friday night, Mary Persons played.
Love it. The Love It Lions.
Dude, sports.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was Love It as good as we thought they were?
They were what we thought they were.
They were what they thought were, okay?
Richard's already said what's going to happen and what happened.
Okay, what happened? What'd you say was gonna
I
happen?
think I said 27-24.
Mary
I
Persons?
was, yeah. Might have been generous to love it, but that's okay.
Are you counting on Park missing an extra point?
No, we're gonna kick 2 field goals.
Have you
Two
seen
field.
Julia drive? Oh, you missed. You weren't here last Friday.
We're gonna kick 2 field goals.
He kicked
They're gonna be
the
chip
extra
shots.
point, didn't he?
Park made an extra point.
By about that much,
And,
wasn't
hey, he's on a roll. He's 2 for 2.
he? Is he 2 for
He's
2?
2 for 2.
All
But
right.
Julian, our starting kicker, who's really good, but he tried a 45-yarder the other night, and I don't know what happened. He didn't hit it well, Don. Do you ever have a time where you don't hit it quite right?
I watched my son play football at Forest Park, and every time he went out there, I crossed my fingers, crossed my toes, and said a prayer.
Yeah, I don't
Every
feel
time he.
It's nerve-wracking when your son's out there with all that pressure.
And when he
He's
played in
good
the,
2 for 6. We're gonna let him try 6 of them.
Who?
Julian.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna try 6 field. He's only on day 2.
Well, he's got the
It'll be
ability.
the 2 that's gonna matter though.
He can do it. The question is, will he?
so we're gonna have something really to talk about sports-wise next week, right?
Yeah, well, Mary Persons has coasted so far, Don. They have just not been tested
That's what
They
the
only-
dude he said, and that's what everybody else is
I'll give
saying.
you a stat here. You ready for a stat? The first 3 games of the year, Mayor Persons has outscored its opponents 152 to 29.
All right, you got to tell me, why in the world did you say bulldogs fly?
Because he's flying right there in that picture.
You don't think they fly?
I've never
It's
seen a
a
bulldog,
challenge.
I've never seen a bulldog fly.
I'm not sure I've seen that either, but,
Okay, all right.
well, they did, they zoomed past too, if you look at
Zoomed.
it that way, that's good.
Hey, how many dogs you got?
2.
Your dogs ever get the zoomies?
What is the zoomies?
I didn't know anything about this.
They're like worms.
No, that's when they chase each other.
Oh yeah!
Oh,
I love it. It's so
It's
much
just called
they
zoomies.
chew on each other and.
But then all of a sudden they haul, you know what?
Yeah.
And they just run like 400. It's I don't know why that reminds me of football. But they just, it's called, and it's a legitimate name for it, zoomies.
Just fun.
So I think you should have said, in your headline, bulldogs get zoomies.
Well, you know what they're doing when they do that. They're trying to see who's the alpha dog and who's the
No,
beta
no,
dog.
no, no. It's just something that happens. That's what the vet, man. That's what Dr. Paul. You ever watch Dr. Paul? You ought to watch that.
See Dr. Phil every now and then, but not Dr. Paul.
Dr. Paul's a veterinarian.
He's the Dr. Phil for animals.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh man,
How's that working for you, Fido?
yeah, he is classic. So I recommend if you want to watch a good vet show. You know, I was thinking
What
about
channel is that on? Is it on Forsyth Cable?
It's on TV. Yeah.
Animal Planet.
I think it is. I
It's
think it
gotta
is.
be on Animal
Yeah.
Planet.
But anyway, so I've been thinking about it. I think we ought to get, we got how many veterinarians here in Monroe County? 3 or 4?
3 or 4, yeah.
I think Forsyth Cablevision ought to do a show on our veterinarians.
Okay, that'd
I
be
think it's
good.
a good
Yeah,
idea.
Q&A with Dr. Pinson and Dr. Caldwell and Dr.
Yeah.
Lancaster.
Who is Dr. Lancaster? I don't know.
Jill Lancaster. And there's another doctor,
Who's about the mobile doctor? Who's the mobile
Dr.
doctor?
Kevin Smith.
Okay, oh, okay.
So a
I'll be
lot
good on
of,
this. Talking about a
The
headline.
Zoomies, the Zoomies.
Zoom is, I think, the headline should say.
so,
Remember what we got
let me
on?
tell you a funny, so last night, Aslan, our big giant polar bear, is on our bed.
Mhm.
We're trying to go to sleep, and all of a sudden we hear,
And,
She and you.
she found a piece of bone that she'd left in our bed.
oh my gosh. Well, my dogs, Tull and Rose, we usually go to bed 10:30, 11:30. And I can say, all right, let's go to bed. And they hop up and they go up and they get into bed. And when I want to get into bed, I have to tell them to move. But it's 6:15. I've discovered something. Which one of yours is female?
Both.
They're both female?
Yeah.
Well, Rose she is a total 100% agitator. She's a typical female.
Aslan is ours. Yeah, we have one of those.
Typical female. Anyway,
So,
so what?
are you done?
Yeah.
So I had to grab, my wife gets very annoyed when she's trying to sleep and the dog's going.
On the bone.
So I said, I'll get it. How do you think that went?
The dog got PO'd.
Yeah, I got a
Bit
bite.
you?
Yeah, bit me right there. Ah,
Did you slap him?
I got the bone, but I paid for it.
I can tell you.
I put it in a drawer so she couldn't have it anymore. She
Dude,
was not happy.
you're being too conservative today. Dude just got back from New York. So you think he got influenced by New Yorkers?
I think he's influenced by you.
Good.
I just don't have a dog, so I'm just listening. That's actually,
What,
He's
what
thankful-
kind of,
he's thankful
you got a
that-
cat?
I don't have a cat, no, I don't have any animals.
No
Yes,
pets.
your parents do.
No, they have me.
Yeah. They got to do. So there was a train wreck the other day.
Yes, there was, right there on Tiff College Drive, and interestingly enough, Don, it was the Gwinnett County Corrections van that did not
Tried to outrun.
apparently never saw the train. The trains are stealthy. You can't always see these little trains. Maybe
Wait a minute, I want you to repeat that. Trains are
stealthy. You can't always see them.
Okay.
Apparently, he or she didn't see the train.
It's an angled intersection, in fairness.
Okay, we'll buy that.
It's, which way was it coming from? Because if it was coming from the way you could see, then that's hard to explain.
The car was
I'm
coming.
sure the train was blowing the whistle.
The car was coming from town, going towards the Ingles.
I got that, but which way was the train going?
Train was going towards
On the
south.
tracks. Train was on
Well,
the
that's the
track.
hard way to see then.
The train was on the
It might have
track.
been hidden behind the
The one that's
depot.
behind you.
It was hiding behind the Conley building. So
Hey, we're being stupid and ignorant and attempting to be funny, we're just failing.
somebody was ejected from the vehicle, but apparently they're gonna be okay.
Does that mean they were thrown out?
That
Who knows?
doesn't-
All I know is I was on my way to my 4-year-old soccer
Oh, come on,
practice.
don't talk about it. I got called in too. I had to go all the way down here to the barbecue place. And
I
turn
did
around.
too. I went to the, more than the barbecue, you had to go to the sheriff's office.
Well, I went down
You
here.
were at the commission meeting though, how'd you?
No, I left and that's when,
Oh,
that's
so
when it happened,
afterwards.
see, yeah.
It was sitting there a long time.
Oh my gosh.
They had to do the-
Boy, do you know the paperwork that, both of them, can you think of the government paperwork? Holy mackerel, the train going.
Here's a form, and Form 4873 and Form 4424,
Which is annexed.
B.
That's right.
and B, C, and D.
That's right.
That's the
But
hard
anyway,
ones.
with the train wreck. Hey, you had another really good story. I think this, I don't know, this story just meant a lot to me about the Gold Star family gets the new house.
Yeah, we have a widow here in Forsyth that last year she lost her husband in he's a Marine, in a plane crash in Mississippi. And there's a foundation called the Stephen Siller Tunnel to Towers Foundation. Now,
I'd never heard of it until I read it.
I had not either. He was in the South Tower on September 11th of 2001 and was
Wow.
killed. And his family and friends have started this foundation. Richard was just at the site of that last week. We were just talking about that.
What'd you think of the memorial to 9/11? Was it pretty?
It was really well done. They have a lot of artifacts and some of the stuff from Ground Zero that was left there,
Wow.
and the last plank that they pulled up from the site and that kind of thing.
Solid place.
You know, when that happened, FEMA automatically got involved, and FEMA called me and said, hey, we want to deploy you to New York. And I said, I have the opportunity, I've got I can reject 3 times, and I'm rejected. I did not, I just didn't want to go up there, man.
Well, you know, as so many people have died from cancer,
Yes, they've been
contracted.
They've been talking about that on the TV, and
You
the
chose well.
The Wall Street Journal just this morning had a heck of a story about whether it would breathe that air. You didn't breathe any air while you were there, did you?
I probably do.
It's
17 years
it's been
later.
said.
Uh-oh.
The head of the FBI office in Atlanta was there right after and just died from
Just died.
cancer contracted there.
We
So,
never
So there's like 40,000 cases active.
Wow.
Yeah.
The tour guide said.
oh,
So, I mean, this has lasting effects beyond the nearly 3,000 that died.
very sobering.
Wow.
It's almost like it'd be a good idea to build a wall. Make sure it's
So they're gonna give everybody a gas mask. Did they give you a gas mask to visit the
It's not
site?
gas mask.
It's all clear now.
But anyway, this Gold Star family thing was, I don't know, it just
So
made me feel
this
good.
foundation is going to give her a mortgage-free home on Tuesday, September 11th, at the exact time that the South Tower fell.
Really?
And she will be the first gold star, which anybody that loses, any family that loses a service member on duty is called a gold star family.
Uh-huh.
You knew that, Don. So they are a gold star family. They've got 2 little girls that were left after he passed away. One of them, she was pregnant with the second daughter, and she's now a year old. And they will have a new home without a mortgage, and that is just awesome.
Oh.
That is just awesome.
Yeah.
It's on Unionville Road, up in the north part of the county.
Up there, not far from me.
They're gonna have skydivers done. Are you gonna go? You need to
I'm
go.
gonna try to
It's
go.
gonna be fun.
Wednesday, it's gonna be Tuesday,
Tuesday
September.
at 9, they're gonna unveil the home at exactly 9:50 when the South Tower fell.
Remind me.
People are asked to park at Rocky Creek Baptist Church, and they'll have buses to take you over to the home.
Oh, wow.
And she's never, the lady who's receiving the home, the widow, has never seen the completed home. So it'll be exciting for her. They've got a
Wow.
80-foot by 20-foot American flag covering the exterior.
Oh, wow.
That they will, I guess,
Drop her.
drop or raise or whatever.
Watch out, yeah, Mara, but you can hear it, man. You're getting excited. Getting really excited. Okay, I gotta talk about one more thing. I think Diane wrote this story about the county backs off precinct consolidation idea. It cost us $18,000 to have have an election?
This has been a hot potato in the governor's race.
Oh my gosh.
Did you, y'all remember hearing about Randolph County and the uproar that the
Yeah.
Democrats made and tried to stir a
Yeah.
big stink about oh my gosh, they're consolidating precincts in
How
a
many precincts
heavily
we got?
African-American county in Randolph County. Basically,
Yeah,
the assumption
Randolph
was
County.
that people in Randolph County were too dumb to find their precinct if they consolidated, and it's insulting to me. And it was a bunch of Democrats on the Randolph County Board of Elections that were doing this to save money.
I thought you were liberal, that's what it says
I
here on vote number 9 here.
I'm really hard pinned down now,
You're
just
upset
all
about
over the
this.
Hey,
map.
dude, you on a rant now. Let's just.
I was
So
like,
the Stacey
You know,
Abrams
I can go out and
campaign,
smoke a cigarette.
yeah,
you know, the losing Stacey Abrams campaign that's on its way to the dustbin of history, tried to make a huge issue and say that Brian Kemp is racist and tried to suppress the black vote.
So it's
No,
not
he's
correct.
not, you dummies. Randolph County Board of Elections tried to consolidate their precincts to save money. Monroe County was trying to do the same thing, which they should. They should. Richard and I cover elections here for years.
I do too.
We have 13 precincts in this little rural community we live in, and it's a waste. They have to have 3 poll workers at every precinct, and it's very expensive to run an election. And there's no reason people can't drive another 5 minutes down the road to vote in consolidating some of these precincts. And it just insults my intelligence that they would try to use this as, anyway, the point of the story,
You're not
I feel
surprised.
better now.
You're not surprised.
Huh?
You're not surprised by this, are you?
That there was an uproar,
Yeah.
that they tried to exploit it for racial, to fan racial
Okay,
division.
stop this minute.
I feel so much better.
All right, y'all, okay, dude, you gotta jump in on this one. What the hell is racist about monkey?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I mean, it's possible to be construed that way. let's
Please
put it that way.
explain what you're talking about.
Is it somebody said something about monkey?
It was the Republican candidate for Governor Ron DeSantis in Florida.
And I couldn't believe it.
He said, you know, he's running against a man who happens to be the mayor of Tallahassee, happens to have skin color that is black.
What the hell has that got to do with monkey?
Nothing. But he
Thank you.
said, we got a good economy going. We don't want to elect a socialist and monkey with it. Oh my gosh, he's racist. Oh my gosh, he's
That's
racist.
true.
You know
So
what?
I tell you
Have
what.
you ever heard the story of the boy who cried wolf?
Oh my gosh, yes. All right, but here's the one that gets me. So if you go into a auto parts supply place or to the Walmart and say you got a monkey wrench, does that mean you're racist?
Yes. If you're racist, you see it that way. See, that's the dirty little secret. Is people who think to say monkeying with something is racist, they're the racist because they're seeing everything through the color, the lens of color.
Amen, brother. Dude, you're being mighty quiet.
I don't use that phrase, so I don't know.
You would never say you're monkeying with
No, I
something.
wouldn't use it as a verb. so.
I had a football coach in high
Unless
school.
unless there's anything
Your
wrong with
parents
it.
didn't ever tell you quit monkeying with that?
No, I don't. I mean,
You just don't remember.
I've heard that phrase, but I wouldn't say I
But-
use that phrase.
Do you think, why? You think something's racist about that, dude?
No, I just don't typically use that as a verb.
I use it as an adjective sometimes.
It was just amazing that people went ape over that.
All right.
I heard you.
That was a good one.
Thank you. I'm
That
proud
was
of
good.
that.
Y'all need to get a good laugh out of that one. You know. I don't know.
Speaking
Anyway.
of, okay, if we're gonna talk about race issues, which nobody needs to do because we have beat them to a pulp in this country of race. I'm so sick of race this, race that. We're all descended from Adam and Eve, and we need to get over the race thing. Okay, here we go. So, a police officer from Jackson, Georgia was tried by a Monroe County jury last week and found guilty.
For shooting herself and trying to blame it on a black person.
Yeah, now that's racist, okay?
That's right. Okay.
She was being racist. She was trying to use
was monkeying
stereotypes.
around
She
with
was monkeying around with race,
That was a good one, dude.
blaming.
Blaming a monkey for it.
No, she blamed the black male and you know, stereotype. You know, maybe people might think blacks are more likely to commit a crime like that, and she was called on it. She got discovered. She must not be too bright. Richard, what are your thoughts on that?
I don't understand her thinking on any of this.
I don't
so
either.
Hey,
And she's going to-
she just wanted some attention. If she had a good
There's got to be a
boyfriend,
better way.
she wouldn't have to
Well,
do
she
that.
must have had some mental issues.
There's got to be a better way to get attention than to shoot yourself and blame it on the black man. She's going to prison for 15 years. Good call, Richard, or is that too strict? Is that too tough?
Probably
She's
needs
going
to be
for how
an
long?
institution or something rather than prison,
How
I
long?
don't know.
15 years?
Add 15 more years on it, then she'll be right. All right,
And along the same lines, and you can file these stories under authorities aren't always worthy of our trust. A prison guard at Jackson, at the Burris Correctional Facility here in Forsyth, she was arrested and charged with providing mild and black, there we go again, cigars, black and mild, excuse me. What'd I say?
Mild and black.
Okay.
cigars?
Black and mild. Do you smoke cigars?
No.
Do you ever smoke a cigar?
I'm not gonna say on the air in case
Okay.
my parents are listening.
There's your answer.
You know, cigars can be real expensive.
Yeah, I don't know how, she probably didn't get it.
There's a cigar club right here in Monroe County.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Well,
Al Shackleton
Yeah.
and what's the, Keith Mantle, down to
Ken
Ken
Mantle?
Kenneth Mantle, and there's a couple, three others.
Cigar club?
Yeah.
Cigar,
They
they
gather
got a cigar club.
For
Yeah, that's-
bourbon and cigars and
No.
whiskey.
Brandy.
Brandy.
Brandy and cigars.
I've never been invited,
Apparently, yeah.
but Al mentioned it to me one time.
He did. Did he want you to come?
He didn't ask me, he didn't invite me.
Why didn't you tell him you wanted
I
to?
don't smoke cigars.
Well, you could, might try it, you might like
Yeah,
it.
am I?
All right, let's talk about something else. Dude, are we gonna have an increase in county taxes or not?
That's a trick question.
I think we are. I think it's gonna be 40 cents per $100,000 home or something like
Yeah,
that.
Evan says we ain't having no tax increase.
Your rates are not going up, but your bill may. You buy that?
Yeah, I got some oceanfront property in Arizona.
I think that the hidden story here, the real story here is not that the tax rates are staying the same and bills are going up. It's that our property values in Monroe County are really surging, are they
Oh,
not?
there's kind of
Not really, sir.
Not really.
Based on what we've seen.
Well, Diane said $36 million.
well,
Is that true?
Here's what's
That's
happening.
correct, but that isn't a significant surge.
Because what's the total budget?
A lot.
400 billion?
Yeah, I don't know exactly, but a lot.
Well, you know, I think it's,
We're just gonna let the phone ring, y'all can enjoy.
you know, there's something else is that I had a real nice talk with one of our county commissioners.
$28 million in increase. Sorry.
That's out of that however many billion it actually is.
All right,
Sorry, go ahead.
here, you know, I had a nice conversation with one of our county commissioners, not my county commissioner, the other day before the meeting. And he's in the real estate business, and he was talking
Narrowed it
about,
down
See if you
a
can
little
figure it out.
yeah, well, there's two of them, okay, but my commissioner wasn't at the meeting.
bit. So you narrowed it down to one.
Anyway, yeah. So, you know, he brought out some very good points. It's that we've had this problem, we've had this discussion, and Richard, we've heard it at the county commission meeting. Affordable property, affordable housing, you know? But I have to ask a question now. And okay, you two kick in. What is considered affordable housing? Hello?
What is the concept?
What is affordable housing?
Oh, what is it?
For me, it's like a tent.
And that's a pup tent. So, no, what is there a price on affordable housing?
Well, we just approved a new neighborhood on Weldon Road. Those homes were in the 150,000, 130,000.
150 to 100.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's,
Well, but you know, it's something that has been brought out. And it was brought out at the commission meeting. A lot of people that are working can't afford a $150,000 house. You know?
Yeah, no doubt.
Or not on the salary they're making, but you know, okay, my mother taught school. And when she started teaching school, she was making $40 a month. You know, what do teachers make now? 65? 45 to 65?
Yeah.
You know, take that, yeah.
1,000.
Huh?
1,000.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But, you know, We've got apartment complexes. We've got mobile home trailer parks, but again, as Richard and I, and as he wrote about the subdivision up on Weldon Road. But what did they do? They turned down an apartment complex down here on 41.
Talking about it on Forsyth Road.
Yeah, on
Yeah.
Forsyth Road. You know, they turned it. So
Richard, it's the fault of
I
Richard's
think
neighbors did
again,
that.
Near Forsyth Road.
what you have done, and I think you did it intentionally and without malice and not without forethought, is the ad in the paper comparing Monroe County taxes to Bibb County taxes. And I honestly think it's going to have an impact on Monroe County.
But we're already seeing it. And
I think we've been seeing it,
Although
but now
our
it's going to
columnist-
gain some speed.
Sloan Oliver had a column this week's paper where he said that he thinks the crime
I agree with Sloan.
is a bigger draw to Monroe. If you get away from Bibb County's crime is a bigger
Oh, I
issue
agree, I
than
agree,
the
I agree
taxes.
with that 100%.
Even though you're saving $1,000 a year. Because let's be honest, if you're buying a home in Monroe County, you've got to spend more money than you do in Bibb County. So even if you save it in taxes, you're gonna pay more in mortgage.
Well, I
Here's-
agree
but-
with Sloan too.
But here's the big question. You ready?
Hit me.
Big news this week in Macon. Huge new shopping complex coming to Bass Road, the Starcadia area.
What's that?
Two thoughts in my mind.
Okay.
You tell me which thought comes to your mind first. Number one, oh boy, the commercial growth is coming toward Monroe County.
Mhm.
Two, oh no, the crime is coming toward Monroe County.
Both are gonna happen, Will. Both are gonna happen. Come on. Both are gonna happen.
So it's good,
You know,
bad, good news, bad news?
It's been a, let me know.
Is it good for Monroe County?
I don't think, if you can make it good,
You don't have to drive to Eisenhower.
that's right. But let me tell you something, there used to be an expression, we've got this interstate coming through Monroe County. It used to be that you eat in Chattanooga and go to the bathroom in Monroe County. If you're coming up from Florida, you eat in Valdosta and you go to the bathroom in Forsyth. And I think that's still very much of a characteristic, because look at the crimes that happen because of the interstate.
So now you're gonna eat on Bass Road and go to the bathroom on exit 187?
No, you can look for the windows of the McDonald's or the Dairy Queen in Forsyth.
I thought he was talking about all the people who are now eating in the jail instead of.
Did you see how much we're paying, what is it, $14,000 a month for inmate?
Those are good details you bring out in your column.
Yeah.
So guys, let's talk about the 800-pound gorilla in the room that we've ignored so far.
About
Okay.
the ape or the monkey.
That's right. Well, same racist stuff.
Boy, you're being racist. this morning.
Well, it's
Okay.
easy to do.
All right, let's get it out of
The
the way.
liberals' definition of racism is
We ain't
not
got-
being liberal.
We got about 2 minutes, so let's ramp it, baby.
The sheriff's race. What are you guys hearing? Now,
Run off.
I will observe this. Brad Freeman has been very busy with his signs. Did y'all notice that?
Yeah, but you know who's.
Signs
got
don't
most
vote. Did you know that?
Yeah,
Well,
well,
So,
if you go out 42
Precisely.
highway, if you go out 42 highway toward Jackson, it's automatic, is that the sheriff's son is going, there's a new sheriff, but it ain't gonna happen, it's gonna be a runoff. And I think you're gonna
and
be.
then the sheriff's son will be the next sheriff.
I don't know.
Nobody knows what's gonna happen.
It's going, it's, you know, but I think everybody is finally admitting,
That's
everybody's finally admitting, those that are in the race and running for the badge are all saying.
Can we put some Vegas odds out on it, like in the paper each
We
week?
should.
Yeah.
No, we should have.
Handicap it.
We're gonna get.
I'll be our bookie for the.
We're gonna get a
office.
jar for each candidate in the front of the office, and you can come put a donation to the North Scholarship Fund for the candidate you want to vote
I
for.
want to talk about the North Scholarship.
Thank you very much, dude.
But see, we'll have
Nip him in the bud.
each candidate will have a jar, and that will tell us who's gonna win.
No, what you do, what, no.
That'd be biased
No.
towards the candidates that contribute to the Norris Scholarship Fund.
True.
Just drop a piece of paper in there. You know, that's what y'all do. But anyway,
Well,
it's gonna be interesting. And, you gonna have a forum with them all?
Yes, October 15th, Monday, right as early
Where?
voting starts at the County Commission chambers. Your favorite hangout because of the good sound system they have there. And if you have a question,
Hey, you need to start coming to a county commission
it's not working
meeting.
anymore. Ambrose said it was great.
Ambrose, he's a county commissioner.
He didn't need a microphone in that. So anyway,
Dude.
It's not terrible, it's okay.
if you have a question, email me, publisher@minuscr.net. As the moderator, I will try to get your question asked because that's what we're here for. So we're out of time, guys.
Bye.
On behalf of Don, on behalf of Richard, I'm Will. Join
Say
us
bye.
next week
Say
for
bye.
all the talk of Monroe County.